Morning, Lone Star. I want to ask y'all a question today. Have you ever come in contact with somebody that is different than you? Have you ever come in contact with somebody that you think is not living their life the way that you think that they should? Have you ever come in contact with somebody that says that they're living one way, but the way you see it, they're living a different way? I think it's safe to say that all of us come in contact with that person pretty much on a daily basis, whether it's somebody in your family, somebody that you meet on the street, somebody that you go to church with. You look at them and you think, man, I see him living one way here at church, and then I see him living another way whenever I see him on Saturday night or Friday night at the Ropin, or you meet up at a family event and they preach to you about how you should be living your life, but the reality is that you see them living a different way during the week. I want to talk to y'all a little bit out of Romans chapter 12. In Romans chapter 12, verse 3, it says this: For the grace given me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with a sober judgment and according with the measure of faith God has given you. That's kind of a slap in the face, to be honest with you. For some of us that look at a person and say, this is how you should be living your life. You're not lining up with what the word says. You're not living in reality, but in fact, you are living a lie, and some people call that hypocrisy. But I want to submit to you that every person is different, and that everybody is on their own walk with Jesus, and that whenever we place ourselves in a seat of judgment and say, you're not living what you're preaching, what you're in fact doing is replacing God with yourself, and you're making yourself an idol, sitting on that judgment throne that's not really yours to start with. So look down at Romans chapter 12, verse 6. We skip a couple verses and it says this: we have different gifts according to the grace given us. If a man's gift is prophecy, let him use it in his portion of faith. And it goes on to list several different gifts that people have as they use it. I want to submit to you today that everybody is on their own walk. Everybody is trying to be the Christian that they want to be, and that the Lord convicts us in separate ways, and that we all have different giftings, and how we arrive at those giftings is different. And it may not look like yours. It may look like somebody else's. And just because it doesn't look like yours, it does not mean that it's wrong. I have issues in my life that are different than yours, and I fall short, my goodness, a lot. And if anybody says, well, Caleb, that's a good guy, he's so nice and kind, y'all really don't know me that well. And just because somebody is acting a certain way on Saturday does not mean that the condition of their heart is bad. It just means that it looks different than yours, and that if you really have an issue with that person, then you should try praying for them. Don't gossip about them. Don't say, oh, well, I'm sorry you couldn't come to church on Sunday. Just because they don't show up to church on Sunday doesn't mean that they're going to hell in a handbasket. It just means that they're working through things that you're not working through. So be patient and be kind with people, and know that their gifting may look a little bit different than yours. Therefore, they're going to arrive to it on a different journey than what you have. Love you guys. Y'all have a great week. Now, on to the update portion. Let me see if I can get this turned around. On to the update portion. So the team roping that we had scheduled on the 12th, it is actually canceled. We had another producer schedule on top of us. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 Jackpot team ropings, just like we did last month, to help make up for that and get some money in the bank for Three Cross Meat Ministry. But we're going to have a Jackpot on the 10th and a Jackpot on the 24th. So I know that's coming up quick, not this Thursday, but next Thursday. The signups will be live today, so if you can jump in and sign up for that that Thursday night Jackpot, that would be fantastic. Don't forget about the barrel race that we're having on Friday the 18th. It's going to be a good time. Also, the Wednesday night Bible study is this Wednesday. If you need childcare, reach out to me and let me know so I can get that reserved for you. We have free childcare. So if you want to come to the Bible study but you have kids and you don't know what you're going to do with them, bring them. We have free childcare back there in the back. With the Next Gen Ministry, they have graciously opened that up to us so that it's at no charge to you. You just show up, get into the Word, and go from there. It's going to be a great time. Love you guys. Y'all have a good week. Look for somebody to bless this week, and don't look at them with the gifting that you have, but look at them with the gifting that they have. Love you guys.